every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 6 p.m.
You're up very early, my girl.
Mom, it's the first day of school. Plus I'm going to a new school, so I need to make a good impression.
You're right, girl. I hope you had breakfast.
Yes, Mom.
All right. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Mom.
Wait, Juliet. Am I losing my vision or what? How can you wear this shoe to school? What will you wear afterwards for parties or church?
Mommy, I have to put on a nice shoe.
Who are you trying to impress? Are you going to a fashion show or to school?
Why shouldn't I wear it?
Go change that shoe quickly. And straighten your skirt. It's very short.
Hello class. Meet your new classmate Juliet. Welcome, miss.
Thanks, Professor.
Is he a poor man's child or a rich man's child? Because his shoe here is weird.
What's your hurry? We'll find out for sure.
Have a seat, miss.
Thank you, sir.
I invite each and every one of you to make an effort to welcome Juliet. She'll need your help as the new.
I'm here to manage it.
Thank you, Eric, but I'm not telling you to bother him.
The new comrade.
Call me Juliet.
Yes, of course, I forgot.
And what's your name?
I'm Nicole, the prettiest and richest girl at this school.
Oh. I see. You can sit at my table.
I agree. Make me a nice dish of sushi.
Okay.
What do you want to order, Juliet? I'm paying for the table.
I think I'll have some sushi too.
Okay. I hope that's okay, or would you like something else?
It's okay.
So tell me, Juliet, what do your parents do for a living? What's wrong with you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Please, Nicole, I'm coming.
What, aren't you going to say anything? What's wrong with this girl? She vomits.
What is this weird food here? I've still got it. It looks like fresh fish. This will be the last time I eat this dish, sushi or sonki. Never again in my life. Oh. Nicole. Been here long?
Why were you throwing up?
I had taken a medicine for my painful periods. That's what was giving me the allergy.
Okay.
I have to come up with a lie to tell these girls tomorrow at school. All they do is attack me with questions. My parents aren't rich, and they're not big personalities. How am I going to make it in this school?
Do you have a problem?
Mom, I need a way to get to class, and I'll need natural wigs, too.
We'll find out where, Nicole. Let me remind you that your father has invested all his savings in your education. He wants you to go to a prestigious school. We have more money to invest in a means of transport or in trivialities.
All my friends come to school by car.
What's next? Do you have the same resources as your classmates? Listen, we have another, more serious problem. Your father had his fits again this morning. His colleagues on duty just called me.
Lord.
We need to get to the hospital right away.
Darling, I'm feeling more and more tired. My strength is diminishing by the day.
It's okay, honey. Just be strong. Don't forget that your daughter and I have your back. You're very precious to us.
Okay, how is our daughter?
She's doing great. We were supposed to come together to see you, but she was scheduled at the last minute for a class today.
I'm in. How do you manage your household expenses?
It's very hard for me to make ends meet. But I'll be okay.
On a trop de penser de l'argent de cause de mon edit.
No, don't say that. Even if I have to sell sand and everything else we have, I'll do it to make you better. Your health is more important.
Thank you so much for all your love, darling.
We give thanks to God.
My friend Leslie, let me count my weekend. I had to spend an extraordinary weekend.
I see. Tell me about it.
My father and I were going to Dubai this weekend.
Now I understand why you were out of the zone when I was trying to reach you. But why didn't you tell me when we were Snapchatting?
As I was with my father, I wanted to be a bit good. I take pictures, but it's well calculated. You yourself know that my father is a great personality in this country. He doesn't like it when photos jump from left to right.
My father and mother are also.
That's how it is sometimes when you're a rich kid.
We have no choice. Tell me everything now. It drags.
It won't be free.
Don't forget that I've got something to tell you too.
Okay. We had taken 2 major tours, including the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest skyscraper, and the water park.
Wow. I too dream of visiting Dubai. I think I'm going to insist that Dad take me too.
Now you're visiting Dubai? I've already been there several times.
I'd always had the opportunity to go, but I wasn't actually interested. If it hadn't been for my father's insistence, I wouldn't even have gone.
Forget Eric, he's just a killjoy.
I know, it's his habit. Now it's your turn to speak.
I hadn't traveled. Instead, my father had given me a surprise gift.
And Bon, what did he offer you?
Didn't you notice the beautiful crate I brought him this morning?
Of course. Wait. Don't tell me your father gave you that luxury car.
Yes, it is.
Wow. My father has to give me one too.
Your father can afford it. He can give it to you.
Juliet, is there a problem? Since we've been talking, you haven't even said a word.
Don't worry, my darlings. I was just riding with my mom. She's on her way back from the States.
That's good then. I hope you'll invite us to a party at your house. There, you'll have the opportunity to introduce us to your lovely mother.
What does Mom do?
His mother is a great businesswoman.
Really?
Isn't that right, Juliet?
Of course.
That's great. I like businesswomen. I'd like to get to know your mom. So when's the party? I'll take care of the party drinks. Besides, my dad's got enough wine.
And I'm buying a nice cake and champagne for the evening.
I come with whiskey and tablets.
It's a girls' night out. We wouldn't like any boys. Isn't that, Juliet? Is there a problem?
My mom doesn't like it when I bring people home. Since she doesn't know you yet.
Why wouldn't she like it? The last time I invited you to my place, there were no worries. In fact, my father was so pleased that you came to join us.
It was the same with my father. He left us the little villa to go and stay in the second.
Why is your mother so complicated?
That's her nature. She doesn't like noise and crowds.
Is she ill?
No.
Forget it, Leslie. We can't even force her to do anything she doesn't want to do.
I don't believe this story.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, hello doctor.
Are you Mr. Bill's wife?
Yes, it's me. How's my husband?
I'm sorry, madam. Your husband has just left us.
What will become of me and my daughter? Lord, why is this happening to us now?
We are very sorry, madam.
Why you left me alone, Dad? Why now?
Why do you cry, Juliet?
No reason. It's okay.
It's okay, but you're crying?
I said I'm fine. Leave me in peace.
Sorry. What have you done to Juliet?
What kind of question is that?
She's been crying ever since. I see her. But she always tells me she's got nothing.
What business is it of mine? If she doesn't want to talk to you about her problem, that's her choice.
But she's sad.
You're falling for this girl, aren't you?
She's not a bad girl.
So you're dating Leslie and you're still looking the other way.
I've already told Leslie it's over between us.
You expect to talk. Are you forgetting that Leslie's father already knows you very well?
And then what? I don't want her anymore.
Take it from me, you won't get off that easy.
My daughter, it's been exactly 3 months since your father left us. Right now you can see that things are getting very difficult for us in this house. It's hard for us to get 2 meals a day. I'd like to ask you a favor. Please. Make every effort to pass your school year. You have no right to fail. You need to concentrate on your studies and finish quickly, so that you can find a job in time.
I promise you, Mom, I'll do everything I can to succeed, and to find a good job.
All right, then. But do everything in the fear of the Lord, my daughter. Your body is God's temple, and your daily life must evangelize in your school. Don't forget where you come from. You're not like your classmates. You're a fatherless girl. Your only help is the Lord. Do you understand me?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. I'd also like to tell you that I'm looking for a job, so that we can meet all our needs.
Okay, Mom. This skirt that my mother forced me to wear today is very long and very weird. I'm in danger of being ridiculed by my classmates. I need to find a place to get rid of this old skirt. I also need to redo my makeup. I'm good now. I'm sexy and well dressed like a rich girl. I've got to start being more noticeable at school now. I'm even prettier than most of these girls who think they're princesses.
Well, my beauty. Are you going to class like that?
Yes, I'm going to class. Do you have a proposal?
I can pick you up at the end of the course if you like.
All right. With great pleasure.
Okay, it works. See you after class, then.
Okay. Thank you for dropping me off. You are an angel.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure for me.
Wow, Juliet. You still look beautiful today.
Thank.
What's going on here? Juliet, what are you doing with my boyfriend out here in the hallway?
What are you talking about, Leslie? What did you see me doing with your so-called boyfriend?
May this be the first and last time I see you hanging around my boy.
For your information, it was your guy who came to talk to me this morning. I don't have your time. I get hit on by responsible men, not daddy's boys.
Is that girl talking to me like that?
Why are you going to attack Juliet?
She's got to leave the back, my man.
If you had to incriminate someone, it had to be Eric. Not Juliet. I told you your boyfriend was sniffing around Juliet. He's the one provoking the girl.
I don't want to wait for anything. That she leaves right behind my guy.
Hey, what kind of blind jealousy is that?
Isn't that Juliet getting hit by a car over there?
Now you've noticed. When I told you she didn't have time for your boyfriend, you didn't believe me. It's her guy who picks her up like this. He drops her off every morning and picks her up after school.
With all the money his mom has. Can't you buy her a car? Does she have to depend on a man every time? In any case, I prefer to be independent. Besides, the guy's car isn't even classy.
Not everyone has the means that our parents have. Maybe her mom has other plans for her. Stop being jealous. Let's go to the restaurant.
Why do you never like it when I drop you off at home? Plus you always change your hairstyle on the way home. Are you a chameleon?
I'd rather you drop me off here. It's fine with me. I have no explanation to give you for my style changes.
You don't trust me, do you?
It's not that, baby. When the time comes, you'll get to know my place.
For months now, this moment has never come. In any case, have a nice evening.
Thanks.
Hello, Mrs.
Yes, hello. How can I help you, ma'am?
I'm looking for a job. Don't you have a job for me? I can do anything.
Please, ma'am. We're not hiring. Did you see the sign at the entrance to the store saying we're looking for employees?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Are you looking for someone?
I'm looking for a job.
Forgive. Go ahead with your curse. What work did you come to me for? In all this market, is this the store you found to come begging to?
I'm not a beggar, ma'am. I'm looking for a job to support my family.
Please go to the front.
Thanks. My God, how am I going to manage this situation? Since I've been looking for work to do, I can't find any. Everyone is reluctant to work with me. Help me, Lord. I have to find something to do. If not, how will I get by? Soon my daughter will be sent back for the last installment of her contribution. You alone are my support, Lord. I trust you and I know you'll never abandon me. Happy arrival.
Thank you, Mom Sarah.
Have a seat.
I've brought you some dirty cloths to wash myself in.
Thank you very much, madam.
You're welcome. I've also just learned that the city's most prestigious school is recruiting housekeepers. You're welcome to apply. You never know, they might select you.
Thank you so much for this information. I hadn't learned anything. May God bless you.
May He bless you too. I have a connection inside the school in question. My brother works there. I think he might be able to help us.
Thank you very much. I have very good news for you, my daughter.
Go ahead, Mom, I'm listening.
I've found a job. I'll finally be able to pay the rest of your tuition.
Thank God.
From now on, you and I will see each other regularly during the day.
You're breaking up, Mom. What do you mean by that?
I've been recruited as a cleaner at your school, and the pay isn't bad.
What? I hope you don't even agree to do this job.
Why should I refuse? Have you found a better offer elsewhere?
Mom, you can't work in my school as a cleaner while I'm there.
Oh, that's your problem. How would my work prevent you from studying better?
You can't understand what I'm saying, Mom. You can't work in my school. The kids at my school are very rude, and they're not going to consider me anymore.
I remind you that I come to work to get money for our needs. I don't come to deal with your comrades. I'm not your equal. Why do you think they won't consider you anymore? Aren't I talking to you?
Find yourself another job. I can help you look if you want. But I don't want you coming to my school.
When you find the dream job you want to give me, tell me so I can resign from your school. Because I won't give up a job just for your trivia.
I'm leaving.
Okay, wait for me 2 minutes. I'm coming to get my bag.
No. I can't wait for you. I'm already late. I'll beat you to it.
Oh!
Good morning, dear students. This morning I've come to introduce you to your new housewife. She will be in charge of the property in all classes. Please calm down. A little respect for the elderly. What's so funny? This woman is as old as your mother's. She can give birth to you.
Can such a dirty woman give birth to me? She couldn't. Look at her feet. Why the long face, Juliet? Don't tell me you have compassion for the poor now.
The lady certainly looks like her mother.
By the way, why didn't you do your makeup today? You didn't even wear a wig.
Don't you see the skirt she's wearing too? She looks like an old.
Why do you wear those weird things?
You see for yourself the consequences of your actions. I told you not to take the job. Because of you, all my classmates make fun of me, because I don't react the way they do to you.
You can do what they do if you want. I don't look at them. It's my work that concerns me. You're just kids. You don't understand anything about life. If you don't, you're not going to behave like this towards older people. Next time you can join them.
Hello, Mom Sarah, have a seat.
Thanks, Madam, I've come to see you to ask for your help.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. I would like you to withhold 50% of my monthly salary for my daughter's school fees. This will ensure that I don't fall behind on my pay, and that my daughter isn't expelled from your school.
Do you have a daughter here?
Yes, I have a daughter with you.
And you're able to pay his contribution?
Yes, since my husband died. Everything is my responsibility.
You're to be congratulated, madam. I admire you. To have a child in this school with your lifestyle is exceptional. Not only is the tuition 10 times more expensive than in other schools, but our students are also demanding and very expensive. Your daughter must really be thanking God for having such a fighting mother as you. What's your daughter's name? I could follow her in a special way.
Her name is Juliet, madam.
Ah, I know her. I'm going to follow her closely from now on. She has to give good results to encourage you.
Thank you very much.
Please, Mama Sarah, I'll take care of your request and discuss it with the general manager. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But don't worry, we'll find a solution to help you.
Thanks. What you have worn, my daughter? What are all these things on your face? You weren't dressed like that when you left the house.
What are you looking for here in the bathroom, Mom? Stop following me around. I told you to pretend you didn't know me when we came to school.
Why would I do that? You think I'm going to let you get trained by a bunch of rich kids who already have their futures mapped out for them? You're my daughter and I have the right to intervene when you act up.
I forbid you to approach me in the schoolyard or in front of my classmates. It's for your own good.
What's going on here? What are you, Juliet, the daughter of the world's greatest businesswoman, doing with a housewife?
I wonder what this lady wants from me. Nicole. All she does is bother me to help her financially. I don't even know her. Today I came to make myself beautiful in the bathroom, and she followed me again. I don't know what she wants from me. Please help me get rid of this beggar girl.
What's your problem with my comrade? Let this be the first and last time I see you assaulting my friend. You beggar widow.
Am I dreaming, or has my own daughter just disowned him in front of her classmates? Even if I reacted, who would believe me? It's their word against mine. Even my own daughter will put up with it. I could get into trouble. I don't want to lose this job I've got. I'll carry on as if nothing had happened. One fine day will come, that's for sure. She'll understand.
Hello, Mom. I'm saying hello to you, Mom.
Sorry, your food's on the table. Go get it and leave me alone.
Don't be angry, Mom. I'm really sorry about the incident at school.
How can you be ashamed of your own mother? You disown me in front of your classmates.
You have to understand me, Mom. I just want you to stay away from me when we're at school. I just want you to pretend.
Pretending I'm not your mommy. You're embarrassing me. That's not the kind of upbringing I give you. We have to thank God for the little we have. Stop pretending to be something you're not. Anyway, I've got nothing to say to you, if it makes you happy to treat me the way you do. I'm fine with that. I'm just a poor housewife. Your cousin Elodie will be staying with us here to continue her studies, as she's doing the same course as you.
What will she do here? Isn't there a school in the town where she lives?
Your uncle would like her to come to your school, and since you're her eldest, she'll have the chance to benefit from your experiences.
I don't have that kind of time.
So I'm going to ask you to share your room with her.
Never in my life. I wouldn't even like to see it on my doorstep.
Let me remind you, you're not in your own house yet. The day you get your money to pay for a tent, you can give your orders. She'll stay here and share your room with you.
Don't they know that things aren't like they used to be for us? She is still dependent on her parents.
Have I ever asked you for help with food? This girl is your cousin and my child. I'll take care of her like I do you. Happy arrival, my daughter.
Thank you, Aunt Sarah.
Don't you see your sister, to welcome her? What kind of behavior?
Happy arrival.
Thank you, Juliet. I'm very happy to see you again.
I'm not. Give way, I'm coming through.
What's the matter with you, Juliet? Is your cousin pushing you like that? Don't consider what your sister just did to you, girl.
It's nothing, Auntie. I understand she's not in the mood today.
Be watching TV. I'll fix you a nice meal.
How can I be in front of the TV when you're in the kitchen?
I'm used to it, girl. I don't mind.
Sorry, I didn't get that education. In fact, get some rest. I'll make you a nice dish.
I see.
Leave it to me.
What are you doing in my room?
Mom told me to come and lie here.
Does this room look like yours? Get out of my room.
Oh. You're chasing me.
Shall I take a megaphone and speak before you understand? Get out, I said.
What did my father put me in? Lord, help me to get by in this house. Give me the heart and patience to put up with my cousin. I don't know what trouble she's in, but I'm sure that only you can help her become a better person. Help me not to sink into depression and anger. Make me an instrument of peace and love in this house. Amen.
What are you doing sitting there at this hour? Don't tell me you spent the night in the salon.
Yes, Auntie. I've been here all night. Your sofa is very comfortable. I was quite comfortable.
No, you have to sleep on the bed and not on the couch. I don't want you to hurt your body. I told you yesterday to go to bed with your sister, didn't I?
Yes, Auntie. But the bed was too small for the two of us.
What? A bed with more than 2 places can't be enough for the 2 of you? What's the matter with you two? Tell me the truth, Lottie. Wasn't it Juliet who chased you away?
Yes, that's my aunt. But please don't say anything to her. I don't want her to be angry with me. I want things to be better between us.
Is that why you sleep in the mosquito lounge? Don't you know you are exposing yourself to disease in the middle of school? What are you taking and it's going to your head these 2 days? How to chase your own cousin out of your room.
I told you I wouldn't like to share my room with her. I'm not sharing my bed either.
You do take yeast before bed, don't you? That's why you puff yourself up to fill the bed with more than 2 places.
I don't want her a dot.
I think you need deliverance.
Well, I'm off to school.
You'll have to wait for your sister before you can go together.
No, I don't want you to. She'll follow you when you come for your meeting.
My meeting broke up this morning, so I don't have any cleaning to do. Wait a minute.
I'm ready to go.
Where did you get that outfit?
Mom gave it to me.
Why are you giving my uniform to that girl?
The tailor couldn't finish his uniform. I had to give him your second outfit.
Why do you have to walk at the same pace as me? Go ahead. Catch up with your comrades who walk like you. Don't wait for me.
Okay.
I hope this guy stops by. He is here.
Why did you come to this place to wait for me today?
My mother demanded that I walk with my cousin to help her find her way to school. That's why I have to come to this level.
What about your cousin? Where is she?
I've already shown her the way.
But I could give you both a lift, I don't mind.
No, I wouldn't like.
And why?
She'll go home and tell everyone, and my classmates will know we're related.
What's the problem if your friends know your cousins?
You can't understand.
Oh. Is it a color change?
No, it's a paint change.
So you went home to change and make up again, or how about?
What's it got to do with you? Try not to talk to me in this school.
Why should I? If I don't talk to you, who will I talk to?
I've finished talking to you. I hope that's understood.
It's very strange what you're asking me to do.
I would have warned you.
What are you looking for in this room?
Sorry, the assistant manager sent me.
To do what?
She told me to call Elodie's cousin.
Who is Elodie?
She's in my class.
She must certainly be a poor, dirty girl like you. Is anyone here the cousin of a certain poor dirty little Elodie? You don't see anyone answering, do you? Say you didn't find it.
What's going on here? That's who you're calling poor, dirty Elodie. I hope it's not me you're talking about.
It's you they're talking about.
You've got to be kidding me. Juliet, you're sitting there while your friends are bothering me. But you say nothing.
You know you and Juliet.
Yes, she's my cousin.
Shut your mouth over there. Who's your cousin? Don't come lying to people here. She's our maid. It was my mother who wanted to send her to school here. Can this dirty girl even be my cousin?
Wow. Incredible.
If you're sure she's not your cousin, go slap her. We'll see.
Don't tell me you really want to slap me.
I did warn you. It's done. Do you believe me now?
What are you still doing at school? You should be home already.
Why should I go home if you're still here working? Let me help you, Auntie.
Okay, girl. If only Juliet could learn from you. You're so well educated.
Thank you, Auntie.
Have you always come to this class? With the slap you received, you still have the courage to come here. And you, lady, don't sweep me off my feet. Don't put your poverty on me.
Quite a young girl. Don't talk to my aunt like that. She's not your equal. I don't even know what wealth you have that makes you sprout wings like birds. May this be the first and last time you dare speak to my aunt this way. Rude child.
You even have the nerve to insult me.
Thank you so much, my daughter, for defending me. If you hadn't come to my defense, that little girl would have been chewing me up like gum.
As long as I'm at this school, I'll never allow anyone to walk all over you. Just because you work for them doesn't mean they're going to let you get away with it. It's rude.
My friend, you can't imagine what I've discovered. Do you realize that Elodie, the girl Juliet treated as a servant, was either the niece or a relative of the lady of the household?
How can this be? This lady will never be able to afford to send her niece to our school.
Trust me, Nicole. You should have seen how her daughter Elodie defended her yesterday. She really humiliated me. I was at a loss for words.
Don't tell me you let that dirty little girl humiliate you.
I'm telling you, she washed me well.
She'll regret what she's done to you. I have a plan in mind. If I'm right, the lady will be expelled from our school. And if the lady is expelled, I'm certain that this little girl will no longer be able to attend the school.
But don't you think it'll be a bit over the top and mean to get this lady fired? She is poor. Let's find something simple to do to her daughter alone.
If we leave this girl in this school, she'll end up dethroning us. She hasn't even been 2 years and she's already taking us on. We'd better get rid of them soon.
Okay. So what's your plan?
After analysis, if the lady is little Elodie's aunt, and she claims to be Juliet's cousin, this means that
Juliet is the lady's daughter.
Exactly. To check this out, we're going to present Juliet with a fait accompli. I'll lie that I forgot my wallet with 5,000 euros in it. You will confirm that you were the eyewitness when the lady took the money. Since you saw them in the dirt yesterday, I'm also going to force Juliet to confirm. If she is her mom, I'm sure she won't agree. But if it's true what she says, she'll be on our side.
Madam Sarah, one of our students had misplaced his purse containing a sum of 5,000 euros. Did you find it?
A purse? You say? Which level of the room will it be on? Because I didn't find anything. Not even €1.
But I have witnesses who claim to have seen you take the bag.
Lord. You believe this lie, madam. My Christian faith doesn't allow me to take what doesn't belong to me.
Leave this faith thing alone. Hand over the money and we'll get it over with.
I don't know anything about this money.
Okay, let me call the witnesses.
Okay.
Miss Leslie, you say you saw Madam Sarah take the purse in question.
Of course, ma'am. She and her daughter Elodie were even rummaging through the bag when I entered the room. I'd forgotten my iPad too. So it was when I came back that I saw them.
Who was still a witness?
There was Juliet.
Okay, call me Juliet. Juliet, do you know the lady sitting in front of me?
If it's because of the money you've lost that you're asking me these questions, yes, she had taken it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Juliet, are you crazy? I hope it's not the mountains on your head and the fairs on your face that are making you hallucinate. Madam Deputy Director, don't listen to that girl.
Are you sure you saw your mom take the purse?
She's not my mom. And it was she who had taken the purse.
What's she to you?
She's our cleaning lady.
Dear Lord. I gave birth to a monster. My own daughter denies me and calls me a thief.
I'm sorry, Ms. Sarah, I'll have to withhold your salary until it covers the money you've lost. Then we'll fire you.
Juliet, how come you lie about your own mother? You'd rather put up with your friend's lies than tell the truth. I'm so ashamed of you. Do you think a mother is a car that can be changed at will? A mother is a treasure. Even if she's a rag, she's still precious. Don't forget that she gave you life. She suffers day and night to feed, clothe and educate you. But all you can repay her for is your ingratitude. After killing your own mother, you're going to take her from your friends and make her yours. You need to think about your life.
What have I done to deserve this, my God? My own daughter, whom I took from my womb, rejects me and lies on my face. I suffered to give her a better life, but she's ashamed of me. If I get too excited to talk, I might curse her, and that will be bad for her. I'm not going to build a house with my right hand, and destroy it with my own left. I won't say anything. I leave everything to God.
Calm down, Mom. We'll find a solution to this problem. You'll go back to work.
Okay. What are you looking for in this house? Get out before I get angry.
Forgive her, Auntie. She reacted badly, but if you let her go, where will she go? A mother doesn't throw away her child because he's bad. If something bad happened to her, I'm sure you'd never forgive yourself.
Thank you, my daughter. Thank you for your wisdom. May God elevate you even more in this life. May He make you grow in the wisdom you already have at your age.
Amen.
Go call your sister.
Juliet, come home. Mom's calling you.
I'm so sorry for everything I put you through, Mom. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me. Take me back as your child. Please don't be angry with me.
Even if you want to make yourself look like a rich girl, that doesn't give you the right to sully my image. I don't have money, but I have dignity and I have a God. I'm not a thief or a beggar. I've forgiven you. Wipe away your tears. But let this be the last time you do anything like that to me.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Forgive me too, Elodie, for all the hurt I caused you to. I was really horrible to you.
Forget my sister. It's already in the past. Wipe away your tears and come into my arms.
Thank you so much, Mom, for forgiving me.
Please, my daughter.
Good day to you.
Yes, hello Juliet. To what do I owe your visit?
I came to make a confession.
Confession for what?
First of all, the lady of the house is my mom. Secondly, I lied about her. I'd never seen her pick up a purse.
Unbelievable. You're more than a criminal. You were going to kill your mom for free like that.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Please don't fire my mother, and return her wages.
You've made a serious mistake and you must take the punishment that goes with it.
I don't mind. I accept all punishments as long as my mother is kept here.
Now who took the lost money?
No wallets were lost. Those girls just plotted and got me into it.
It's because you were stupid. Even if your mother's a fool, she'll always be your mother. You have to engrave that in your head.
Hello, class. I'd like to introduce myself.
What's wrong with it?
She's probably preparing another lie.
I'm Juliet, the housewife's daughter, and Lottie is my cousin. I'm not a rich girl. And my dad passed away 2 years ago. That's what I am. It is in order not to suffer the meanness and the pressure caused to the poor children in this school, that I prefer to lie about my life. I'd also like to tell you that my mom is innocent regarding this wallet story invented by Leslie and Nicole. These two girls are professional liars.
Folks, don't believe this poor girl. She lied to us about her parents. She's the liar. Stand up and we'll yell at her. She has to leave this school. She doesn't belong here.
Who the hell do you think you are? You think you're above someone else in this school because of your father's money. Listen to me very carefully, all of you. If you don't learn to be humble in life, you're all going to regret it one day. Your parents may be rich, but know that this wealth is nothing except the grace of God. If you don't learn to really love each other, without relying on the amount of money that your parents have in their account, you will rather suffer when your parents are no longer alive. Don't forget that today's poor may be tomorrow's rich parent, and that a rich man's child may also grow up and encounter poverty along the way. Beware.
Why do you applaud?
Nicole and Leslie, I'm sorry, but we don't have to expel you from this school for all the trouble you've caused. You'll go home to your parents.
I know you're going to call us again when our daddies come in.
It won't work this time. You're finished. In fact, you can no longer attend any university in this country or anywhere else in the world. We've made some very negative reports about you. Miss Juliet, if you want to continue at our school, you must have an average of 17 out of 20 or higher. Otherwise, you will be fired at the end of the year.
All right, ma'am.
What are you still doing awake at this hour if my daughter?
I'm studying, Mom.
What study you do without rest from morning to night?
I don't have a choice, Mom. I don't want to be expelled from my school.
Serves you right. It's what you need.
What's wrong, Juliet? I call you, you don't pick up. Even my messages you answered when you wanted. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm sorry, Colin. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm so sorry.
And why were you giving me false hope?
I'm just taking advantage of your car to go to class. I'm really sorry.
My God.
I'm not saying that he can't have a story between us. It is possible if it is the will of God. But understand me. I can't afford to see you anymore or go out with you until I'm ready. I don't want to lie anymore. I am a new person now.
Okay, I'll wait for you as long as it takes.
Okay.
Enter.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Have a seat. How can I help you, ma'am?
I filed my application with your secretary. She's the one who told me to come and see you today.
Oh, right. I hadn't even opened your file. Let me take a look. Nicole. Is it you?
Do you know me?
Of course. I'm Juliet's cousin. Your classmate.
Oh my God.
It really is a small world. Who can imagine Princess Nicole in my office looking for work? What went wrong?
After I'd been expelled from school, my father had died too. So I couldn't get by. I tried activities with the little inheritance I'd had from my father, but I'd lost everything.
I'm so sorry. You've changed completely. You don't look the same.
Yes, I converted last year.
Thanks be to God. Your file is not at all good for the position you're applying for, but I'll see what I can do to help you. After all, I'm an acquaintance of yours. And God knew this day would come. That's why He put me in your path. I'm going to offer you the job. But you have to be available for training. We need to raise your level.
Okay, boss. Thank you very much. I will never let you down.
To God the glory. And your friend at the time.
She had died following an abortion.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
And your sister Juliet?
She's doing great. She's even getting married tomorrow to the guy who used to drop her off at school.
Wow, may God bless their union.
Amen.
And your aunt?
She's doing very well too. She just left me.
Good for you. You have to salute her for me.
Okay.
And that's the end of this animation. So what can we learn from it? On the one hand, this animation shows us the love that our mothers have for us. They are sometimes ready to sacrifice their lives for us. Whatever your mother is, whatever her social class, you will never be able to replace her with another one. Never be ashamed of her. She is and will always remain your mother for life. A person who calls himself a Christian and does not honor his father and mother is not being truthful. For the Bible tells us in Exodus 20 verse 12, "Honor your father and your mother, so that your days may be prolonged in the land which the Lord your God is giving you." Let's not neglect our parents. Even if they sometimes make mistakes, let's find the strength to always forgive them. For it is thanks to them that God has given us life. On the other hand, this animation shows the influence that bad company and unhealthy friendships can have on our children's lives. You can see for yourself how Juliet, a girl from a poor Christian family, is transformed just by the influence of her school environment. The school is a place of high knowledge for the training of our children. But it is also the place where our children go to learn the negative things too. Your children even spend more hours at school than at home. So if a very good solid education base, and based on God, is not given at home, you will immediately see your children transformed. Other children even have two faces. At home they are saints, but once at school they become something else. So it's up to us to pray regularly with and for our children, even if they're miles away. Only the Holy Spirit truly transforms a life and helps to sustain it. May God be gracious to us and watch over our children. Amen. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Share, like and comment this video as much as you can. Thanks and see you next time. Bye.